Fitch downgrades U.S. rating to AA+ and causes the market to turn blood red.
The reliability, the safety, the critical importance in financial markets of safe, reliable American debt. And their vote and their analysis is miles more important than that of Fitch. And thus far, we think that they have understood that the quality and safety of U.S. debt remains pristine as ever.
So given the timing of this, do you think there will be an impact on the debt markets? And what's your message to investors right now?
Well, I don't think that we from the White House typically message investors. They're going to look at the things they're going to look at. I think what our job is to do is to make sure that the overall economy is expanding in a way that doesn't just hit the macro targets, but reaches American households. So when we have a GDP that came in 2.4% in the second quarter, but we also have real wages growing and the unemployment rate below 4% for over a year and a half, when we continue to generate record job numbers, again, on behalf of American households, giving the middle class some real breathing room with inflation coming down 2/3 from its peak, we've got more work to do, but that's what our focus is on. We're not trying to time the market, manipulate the market, or even, on a daily basis, look into it all that closely. What our job is to do is to make sure that we have a sound, growing macro economy that's reaching American households. That's at the core of Bidenomics. And frankly, at least with the recent data flow, I think we're having some success.
So, Jared, at this point, is your focus on seeing continued declines in inflation, or are you looking at Atlanta and focusing on prolonged growth, even though that might make these last 100 basis points of CPI more difficult?
Well, I think to get a beat on where inflation is going, you really have to kind of take it apart. And if you look at the various components,
I personally think that this was needed since U.S. politics and division is outrageous. It should give them a wake-up call. Let me know what you think below.